ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Moonpressure Let's Plays. My name is Hecto, and today we are continuing our investigation in Paradise Killer, episode 18. Last time we heard some rather questionable statements. Basically, the ones we suspect of wrongdoings are running out of wriggle room. So yeah, there is a lot of denial going around, but not a lot of explanations. So, today we have a rather sparse list to complete. For potential leads, we need to find out where the bodies of the marshals came from. Right here. Who killed the Holy Seal marshals? And we have to talk to Carmelina about Witness, to Crimson about KHX, and to Doomjazz about Sam's supply. As for remaining people... Yeah, Crimson isn't even marked. But apparently Lydia and Sam have something new themselves. Yeah, I think we need to do some more hangouts. So let me actually go over to Crimson and hang out with her. Oh, there's a Shinji up here. Yeah, because we need to get to Crimson and hang out with her, because those hangouts take time to regenerate, so... But wait, let's talk to Shinji.
How many dead bodies have you seen?
Enough to last a lifetime.
That must be a lot since you're immortal.
The investigator is here.
A lot has happened on these islands.
Really wicked shit, I bet. Would love to have seen it.
I really wouldn't have loved to see it. Like, really wicked shit usually coincides with a lot of pain for the people involved, so yeah. Not really all that pleasant. Hello, Shinji, clone number... whatever.
How's your day going, Love Dice? Having a good time? Having a blast?
Got it.
Investigation is in my blood.
That's the spirit! Screw the murdered council, so long as you're getting yours, eh?
What the hell?
That's not what I meant.
Later's gotta shoot!
Yeah, I mean... You have to admit that Shinji is a really good character. He really exposes Lady Love Dies a little bit, I think. In a way that Lady Love Dies normally exposes other characters, but Shinji does it to her, and that's kind of fascinating, I think. Extrinsic fossil. A fossil of an alien being. The Earth is covered in these. A citizen must have brought it with them. It's just an ammonite fossil. Okay, more stuff down. Another Shinji? We're getting our fill today.
Are you glad to be back, Love Dice? An investigation to end all investigation, the biggest crime of all. I envy you. I'd love a purpose, a noble cause, a vocation.
I was born to investigate.
It's what I was born to do.
There you go, that's the spirit. A bit of enthusiasm. I'm expecting big things from you, Love Dice.
Okay, now I kind of got off track again. Crimson should be over there, yes. Ah, darn it. Okay. Oh! She is outside. That's new. Hey, Crimson. Oh no, it's not new. She was always outside. Sorry, I forgot. Let's hang out. Good time for a chat, Crimson. Tell me about your blessing.
The 19th island incident? It was a weird island from the beginning. Strange feeling in the air, like it was a powder keg waiting to go. About 2 centuries into it, the demonic invasion happened.
Someone communicated with the gods.
We discovered an Eden cult in the apartments. The hip convinced themselves a passing comet was the god. They were amateurs, but managed to reach out into space. The demons flooded in.
How does this keep happening? Why don't we ever manage to prevent this?
Try as you might, you can't stop insurrection in a society. The syndicate never learns. If you mass abduct a population and enslave them, they're going to act out. That's the secret to Perfect 25. Carmelina and Masahiro came up with the psychic retardant material for the buildings. You're never going to stop citizens reaching out to the gods. The islands have to be able to withstand it.
So you fought the fight and got blessed?
No, just a pretty face lady. Akiko and her marshals were pinned down at the temple. I held the line at the council building. Akiko's never forgiven me. She was convinced the demon general would go for the temple. I believed otherwise.
Good.
After the battle, the gods blessed me, and I got this new head. Story time's over, lady. Be glad I didn't charge you for this. Go save paradise instead of hanging around in a sewer.
I'll be back for another story. Okay, see? Nothing. So we have to hang out with her even more. Okay, good. What next? Doomjar's, Carmelina, the marshals, and we still... I mean, Lydia is right here, and she still has information. It shouldn't take too long. Let's just get her out of the way, and then afterwards maybe go to Doomjazz and check out the council building yet again for hints on how the marshal bodies got there. Maybe. Darn it. Take the stairs. Hey, Lydia. Oh, we can hang out with her too. Been writing lyrics, Lydia.
What do you mean, LD?
Ooh, the
I found these lyrics in a bottle.
The island feels...
No way! That's embarrassing! Should have known the tide around this island was junk.
I assume they have some meaning.
Good talk, LD.
Never ask a songwriter about their lyrics, LD. If you can't intuit the meaning, you weren't meant to know.
I mean, she already told us what they mean. We kinda did this out of order, I feel. Well, let's ride with Lydia once again.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
Let's do so. What's good to eat on this island?
The Deep Factory nailed the meat this time. The synthetic meat, that is. Notice how there's now livestock on the island? The Deep Factory got expanded. All the meat is made from a culture or bugs. There are huge caverns full of bugs breeding and meat growing operations.
You've been down there?
A few times. We all got our tour of it from Councillor Maken. They were pretty proud of it. That's the one that hit me the hardest about last night, LD. I had gotten close with them over the last few islands. Some of the council became pretty high and mighty, but they were always cool.
I'm sorry to hear that, Lydia.
Thanks, LD. It's just so messed up. Mind if we call it here?
No worries. Is she trying to like get some sympathy from Lady Love Dies? Because she was involved with killing them, no doubts about it. The other option being that she got blackmailed, obviously. But oh well. Okay, I have 23 blood crystals, and I'm not gonna use them otherwise, so let's fast travel for once. Okay, here we are. If you recall, Doomjazz doesn't like us anymore. God damn it. Since we kind of robbed his best friend's grave for some blood vials. Still, he has faked the birth records of Henry absolutely and Dino Nigate as well, so he's not completely innocent. Got a sec, Doc.
Can you feel it in the air?
You've been spraying pheromones again?
The island is about to end.
This may be the last time we talk before you and Judge determine who's guilty. Huh.
Sad to see this island die.
How?
I'm more worried about Perfect 25. A new island allowed us to have a new start. Make some changes. It's healthy to have a change of scenery. Frees the mind.
How?
If 25 is perfect, there's no more new starts. Not worrying about demonic invasions will take a load off the mind though. Lady Love Dice knows this is wrong. Because demonic invasions will be constant, they just won't affect the island anymore. But you'll have a bunch of murderous citizens running around. Because the demons don't have anywhere to go anymore.
What if the island is built on bad foundations?
Don't worry your pretty little head, Doc. I'm here to breathe life back into paradise.
I've got all the time in the world.
I managed not to proposition you this time as well.
I came to proposition
I
you.
had no idea.
Lady Love.
Stop talking.
It's been wonderful to see you again.
Don't. You were never any good at the conversation afterwards.
Indeed.
Take this, but save it until you're off duty.
Maybe I'll see you on the next island.
It's been wonderful to see you again.
I hope so.
I mean, this was pretty much the natural conclusion, right? And we achieved max hangout with Doom Jazz, so we get an achievement for that. Dead Nebula's Freedom Letter. Rich and full-bodied. Good mouthfeel lingers on the tongue. Flamboyant wine. I hope you ladies and gents at home were comfortable with the way this was going. I didn't really expect it to go this way, but yeah, as I said, it was pretty much the natural conclusion. It's not really that good for continuity, since Doom Jazz seems to have forgotten about our earlier slight against him. But still. Do you give Sam blood?
Yes, I do. He has a rare condition. You might have noticed he has no flesh, and his skeleton is bright red. The council approved letting him have citizen blood. That is let in the temple. He developed this condition a few sequences ago. I suspect his body is starting to give out. Okay. I mean, that really didn't tell us anything, except it corroborates Sam's alibi. But still, we know Sam has done some dirty things with the blood, so yeah, and he had council blood, not citizen blood, so well. Let's check out the council building yet again. Apparently I am somewhat blind when it comes to that space, because the marshals must have come from somewhere and I missed it. I feel bad about that. Oh wait, we are in the celebratory gardens, right? We still need to get one more level upwards. So that's Carmelina. Where am I? Okay, then let's go to Carmelina instead. Oh well.
Don't test me.
We're setting a pretty fast pace this time, so it shouldn't be too much of a detour. Can I ask you something, Architect?
What is it?
How can you be sure that the next island will be perfect?
There are no certainties in architecture and design. Both are nebulous and subjective. We can never be sure that the design of the next island will be perfect.
Sure.
Why are people calling it Perfect 25?
The mind always looks for reassurance, something concrete to hold on to. The world is chaotic and the people crave respite.
We have achieved perfection.
We believe that we have solved the problem of demonic corruption. The syndicate seized upon this as a sign of success, a sign of perfection.
Do you think it will be perfect?
Craft is its own reward.
As close as we have come to it, the Syndicate has so many problems to solve. With the islands, our work is always undermined by the threat of demonic corruption. We cannot do our holy work while our home rots around us.
Got it.
Can the Syndicate cope if Perfect 25 fails? Wait a second, before we continue on. What she just said, what Carmelina just said, pretty much coincides with Montserrat's philosophy, right? Because Witness was the one to say, nah, we need to stop and drop in everything we're doing and resurrect the gods ASAP. But Montserrat was like, yeah, let's focus on like getting our bearings first, getting this right, and once we have the foundation, then we can resurrect the gods. Whether or not he actually wanted to do that is dubitable, but yeah. Yeah, Carmelina basically echoes Montserrat's philosophy in this, right?
It won't fail.
Hypothetically.
Do your job.
Concentrate on your investigation. Let me worry about perfection. Investigator, can we discuss something of a delicate nature?
Absolutely. Do you have something you want to tell the investigator?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I wasn't truthful. Witness used that bunker for an illegal study of demons. He wanted to find out all we could for the sake of the island. Ever since the beginning of the Syndicate, there has been zero tolerance on demons. The missed knowledge frightened him. He trapped a killer demon and experimented on it. I haven't set foot in there for years, since before he started.
True so far? Where did he get a killer demon?
He trapped one. I don't know how. I kept his secret. He still means a lot to me. The killer demon would die when Islands 24 ceased to exist. Henry's demon already had done irreparable damage to the island. This one wasn't going to do any more.
Sure.
What about Witness?
I put it out of my mind. We fell apart, and each other's matters became private again.
Once more, I think she's absolutely throwing him under the bus here, but this is true. We know this is true. It coincides with every evidence we have found so far. Architect, when did you marry with a witness of the end? Okay, this sentence is completely botched.
This is nonsense.
Why are you asking?
Working on something? I assume you'll cooperate.
About 9 years ago.
Ah,
And you wore a wedding ring.
Of course. What is this about?
Thank you for your help. What is this about? A photo of Grace Bloodline's neck from her examination. Looking closely, you see the bruise around her throat. The marks aren't uniform. There is an area of more pressure. Doomjazz thinks it's from a wedding ring. Carmelina used to wear a wedding ring when she was married to a witness. They split about 9 years ago, so she was married to him at the time. Yes, so this pretty much confirms it. Sorry, I was momentarily confused because we also have Yuri's ring, right? But that one is one he got from Enchanted Blue, I believe. And it's not Carmelina's. Okay, that's a pretty good piece of evidence that we got free of charge, basically. Okay, but now, for real this time. On to the council building. You know, one thing about this game is that there isn't really any release of tension, right? In, say Danganronpa, right? You always have cases that wipe the slate clean evidence-wise. You know what I mean? So this game does not really have this. So I feel like the anticipation for the trial is building and building and building, and I don't really get any time to rest. Like, my mind is just so full of all the little details of this case that it's getting to be a little much, if I'm going to be honest. Okay, the corpses are here. And they have to come from somewhere, and this here is somewhere. But this is just the way to the apartments, right? We should just get to the apartments from here. Nothing here. That down there is just the light, I believe. And yeah, nothing in the council building as far as medicine. Over there, all the way in the back is something. But that's... oh yeah, that's over there on the beach. Okay, that has nothing to do with the... with the marshals. This is Ice Kiwami's apartment, the bio in Starlight. For him says that he took his own life. Oh yeah, I thought she had new dialogue here, but she does not. That's just the birth records. Need to be careful not to drop down again. Where could the bodies have come from? I mean, the birds are up here. Nah. Hello, birds. I thought maybe because the birds were up here that was an indication for carry on. What the heck? Oh, that started to rain. That was loud, that startled me a bit. Where could they have come from? It has to be, like, normally here, right? This is how you would smuggle marshals, but that would mean Akiko would be in cahoots with Carmelina. I searched this room top to bottom normally. I mean, yeah, you could have dropped the prisoners from up above, but there is a roof above here, and there are no drag marks. I still think Akiko posted them here. And yeah, she got some prisoners, dressed them up, and posted them here. Where could they have possibly come from? Maybe let's go up here again to... because there's nothing here. Yeah, let's go up again. Whether... maybe we'll find something up here. I don't think they came from here. This is where the demonic casket was snuck in. But maybe we can climb from here to somewhere we couldn't get to before. I rounded this layer, I think. I rounded it already. Didn't I? I think I did. So maybe let's get on top of here. I cannot. Darn it! Okay, let's think about this differently. The marshals must have approached... no, the prisoners must have approached alive. Because we don't have drag marks, they can't be like put anywhere. So maybe if I go from here to the barracks are right over there. So there has to be something here on the path, right? Maybe not. There's a ladder here. What about this? Oh! Whatever it is a nightmare computer I haven't unlocked yet, so I think I'm on the right track here.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Wow, you really need your full palette for this. So this one here needs all upgrades, all of them. Okay, what do we have here? At least something. What is this? It looks like something or someone has been dragged through this shed. And this looks like human waste. A couple of days old at most.
Sure.
Akiko removed 2 prisoners from the barracks prison recently. Bingo! Were they in this shed? Huh. The maintenance shed near the council building shows signs of drag marks and human waste. There aren't any footprints. Maybe whoever was in here was restrained? Is this where Akiko stored the 2 prisoners she removed from the barracks prison? Probably. Okay, another mystery solved. Okay, I'm a little bit proud of myself for thinking of that. Because, like, it's like Sherlock Holmes says, if you eliminate all possibility... Oh, thank God. The game crashed there for a moment. Luckily it caught itself. Oh no, let me just go save immediately. Because this, ladies and gentlemen, will probably be the end of the first half of this episode. Yeah. We basically eliminated nearly everything. Only KHX is still a remaining point on our docket, and after that we have to hang out with everybody, and then it's go time. So let's look and see how far we get with that in the next half. Until then, I guess.